And more breaking news now as injuries have been reported on Maui. 3 burn victims were flown to Oahu overnight. Joining us now with the latest is Emergency Services Director from Oahu, Dr. James Ireland. Good morning, Doctor. Thank you for joining us.
Good morning, Gina.
What can you tell me about your assistance in the response to this devastating event?
Well, obviously on Oahu here, we're very concerned what has happened and is happening on Maui, and we stand by ready to help in any way we can. It's a little frustrating because we are an island state and we can't just drive right over and render assistance. But I've spoken with my boss, Mayor Blangiardi. I've spoken with the governor. Overnight, we did help with at least one air ambulance transfer from the airport to Straub. We're helping to divert ambulances right now away from Straub to let them focus on the incoming patients from Maui. I believe 7 or 8 patients have come in overnight from Maui to Straub as well as Queens. I've spoken with the Queens leadership. They're standing by ready to help as well. But really, we just want to focus on what's happening in Maui and how we can help, even though we're so far away. But with the advanced level of care that Straub provides with burns and Queens with trauma, we can assist them with moving patients over. I've also offered, if needed, paramedics to send to Maui, a strike team. And right now that's not being requested or needed, but we really just want to stand by to help in any way we can as they go through this ordeal.
And what a harrowing situation, not only for the victims, of course, but for those first responders. Can you tell us more about how difficult and challenging that must have been, not only to transport the patients to their flight, but to fly in those conditions last night?
Well, my understanding were helicopters were grounded, and that includes, air ambulance helicopters in different parts of the state because of the wind. We do have a robust fixed wing air ambulance system. I know as a backup, we also have potentially the National Guard. My understanding was the patients that needed to come over came over expeditiously, and that wasn't really that didn't have really any problems. But right now, I don't know exactly how many more we may expect, if any, but we just really stand ready to help from Oahu in any way we can. I know the resources are stretched thin there, as they are in any disaster when you have multiple, in this case, fire scenes, across that island and on the Big Island as well. But it seems like most of the need right now is on Maui.
Of course, and certainly the resources over here on Oahu to give in any way possible. What should some people who are still in any kind of threat be keeping in mind about their safety, especially when it comes to this issue of burn risk that can happen very, very quickly and unexpectedly?
I think really just to pay attention to the emergency operating center's messaging, evacuations orders. Some people, especially with fire danger, maybe if the fire's not right upon them, they may not really appreciate the seriousness, but you really just have to pay attention to what the county and local governments are messaging and follow those directions because it can save your life.
Thank you, and thank you for the hard work that you're doing.